Good afternoon. My name is Andrew Schultz, and I serve as the chair of the Board of Ethics and Campaign Practices. We're going to call the meeting to order. We have a limited agenda for this afternoon. The agenda has already been posted and distributed to all members of the board. So let me ask for a motion to approve today's agenda, please.
Mr. Chairman, I move to approve the agenda.
Thank you very much. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Great. Are there any opposed to the motion to approve today's agenda? All right, seeing no opposition, the agenda will be approved. We only have one substantive item on today's agenda, and that is the mandatory pre-election meeting that is required by this board's rules. And for the purpose of today's meeting, I'm going to turn this over to our auditor, who will go through all of the matters that need to come before the board today.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Good afternoon. My name is John Grisham. I am one of the independent campaign auditors and campaign and election auditors for the City of Albuquerque. My duty as campaign auditor is to help ensure compliance with the election code by monitoring all disclosure statements for accuracy and compliance, and to assist all candidates and major finance committees in connection with the election code. Before I start today, I'd like to remind all candidates of the requirements to continue filing finance statements related to the runoff through the end of the election cycle. This is true for all candidates, whether or not they are elected on Tuesday. Statement 4 is due at noon on November 13th. Statement 5 is due at noon on November 21st, and Statement 6 is due at noon on December 29th. I'm going to start by calling the major finance committees in alphabetical. Major Finance Committee is Albuquerque Forward Together.
She's stuck outside. She can't get into the building because it's locked.
Where is she?
I just sent somebody up to try to let her in.
These doors over here are the doors that are open. They're the doors to the garage.
Actually, they're locked.
Okay.
So it was really hard getting into it.
She said she's at the west entrance if somebody can.
I'll move on to the next one for now. ABQ Success.
Okay, so you're in? She said the security person got
My name is Varl Clark. I'm the treasurer for ABQ Success.
Hi, how are you today?
Doing well. How are you?
Good. We had nothing to note of when we reviewed your report today, but I do have a few things I would like to clarify.
Sure.
Which candidate are you supporting or opposing in this election?
We support Dan Lewis and we oppose Tim Keller.
Have you colluded with the campaign for Dan Lewis?
No.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
ABQ Working Families.
Good afternoon. My name's J.D. Matthews. I'm the chairperson of ABQ Working Families.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Good. When going through your third financial statement, we noticed an expenditure to the campaign group, and it just said digital media. If you would be a little bit, if you would amend the report and be a little bit, clarify the type of advertising that was in there or for what it was for, that would make it more transparent.
What online advertising, or how specific do you require? Platforms?
It could be digital media was just a little bit broad for the definition to expand on the advertising. If you would like, you can call me and we can discuss that as well.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
I'll do that.
Two more questions. Which candidate is the MFC in support of or opposing?
We're in support of Tim Keller.
And did you collude with the Tim Keller campaign?
No.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
ABQ Forward Together.
Hi, good afternoon. Sorry for being late.
Oh, no problem. In reviewing your third statement, the type of advertising purchased from the campaign group indicated that it was for a media firm. If you could be more descriptive in the type of advertising that was
Sure.
for, on an amended report, that would be very helpful.
Okay, sure.
Which candidate is the MFC in support of
Tim
or
Keller.
opposing in the election?
Support of Tim Keller?
Did you collude with the Tim Keller campaign?
No, I have not.
Thank you very much.
And that's everything? Yeah.
Yeah. ABQ Fire Pack.
Good afternoon. Diego Arancon, ABQ Fire Pack Chair.
How are you doing today?
Good, sir. How are you?
Good. We noticed nothing of note in your third statement, but which candidate is the MFC in support of or opposing in this in the runoff election?
For Mayor, Mr. Tim Keller.
Did you collude with the Tim Keller campaign?
No, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Albuquerque Rising.
John Lipschutz, chairperson.
Thank you very much. We noticed nothing of note in your third statement. Very similar question as to the other candidates. Which candidate is the MFC in support of or opposing in this runoff election?
Supporting Cynthia Borrego in opposition to Robert Aragon.
Have you colluded with the Cynthia Borrego campaign?
No, I'm not.
Thank you very much.
I also have a affidavit.
Perfect, yeah. Coalition for a Better Albuquerque. Coalition for a Better Albuquerque. Mr. Chairman, according to the rules and regulations of the Board of Ethics, the automatic fine for failure to appear at today's mandatory meeting is $500.
All right. Is there anyone here for Coalition for a Better Albuquerque? All right. The mandatory fine will be imposed.
Thank you. Make Albuquerque Safe.
Hello, Donna Taylor for Make Albuquerque Safe, Treasurer.
Good afternoon, Donna. There was nothing missing or that we noted of in your third statement. So my question for you is, which candidate is the MFC in support of or opposing in this election?
We oppose Tim Keller.
Have you colluded with the Dan Lewis campaign?
No, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Planned Parenthood votes Albuquerque.
Juliana Coop.
And are you the treasurer for?
I am not. I am here for Marshall Martinez.
All right. Thank you very much. We noted nothing of importance in your third statement. Which candidate, though, is the MFC in support of or opposing in this election?
We support Tim Keller for mayor.
Have you colluded with the Tim Keller campaign?
We have not.
Thank you very much. Public safety first.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. Paul Broom, Treasurer.
How are you today, Mr. Broom?
Fine, thank you, Mr. Grisham.
We noted nothing of significance in your third statement. My question to you is, which candidate are you in support of or opposing in the runoff election?
We're supporting Mr. Keller for mayor and Ms. Borrego for council.
Have you colluded with either one of their campaigns?
No, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
RGCSC 2017 ABQ Elections IEC.
Good afternoon. Ray Shortridge, Treasurer.
Good afternoon. One of the items that we noted in your third statement was a printing done by Focus Inc.
Yes.
In your expenditures, you need to make that more descriptive by labeling the quantity and the size of what was printed at Focus Inc. So if you could do that on a minute report.
Certainly.
Okay. Thank you very much. Which candidate is the MFC in support of or opposing in this election?
Tim Keller.
Have you colluded with the Tim Keller campaign?
No, sir.
Thank you very much. Unite ABQ. Unite ABQ. Mr. Chairman, according to the rules and regulations of the Board of Ethics, the automatic fine for failure to appear at today's meeting is $500.
Is there anyone here for Unite ABQ? Seeing no one, the mandatory fine will be imposed.
The campaign for Cynthia Borrego.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. We have nothing. Oh, I'm sorry. What is your role in the campaign?
I am the candidate, sir.
Thank you. We noted nothing in your third statement.
Okay.
Did you collude with any of the MFCs that supported
No,
your campaign?
I have not. I have also a affidavit.
Oh, would you hand that to the city clerk, please? Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Robert Aragon.
Good afternoon. Matt Garcia Sierra, campaign manager.
Good afternoon. We have nothing to note in your third campaign financial statement for the runoff election. My one question for you is, did you collude with any of the MFCs?
No.
Thank you very much.
We do, however, have an affidavit that we need to get notarized.
Okay, yeah, I think that we can do that. The campaign for Dan Lewis.
Good afternoon, Vicki Perea, Treasurer, and Stuart Bragg, Campaign Manager.
Thank you. We have nothing to note in your third statement. Have you colluded with any major finance committee that supports your candidacy or opposes your opponent?
No, sir.
Thank you very much.
We have an affidavit as well as new printed material.
Thank you. The campaign for Tim Keller.
Alan Packman.
Tim Keller.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
We have nothing to note in your third financial statement reported for the runoff election. My last question for you is, have you colluded with any of the MFCs that either support your candidacy or oppose your opponent's candidacies?
No.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That concludes my portion, Mr. Chairman.
Great, thank you very much. We appreciate all of your help. We have no other items on today's agenda. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Move to adjourn?
And a second? We have a second. I assume there are no opposed. Thank you all very much. The meeting is adjourned.